Hello there, Sim0nTrains here, some people I call me Sim0nTrains, and it's really early this morning because I'm actually up about 5:20. There is a reason why I'm up this early, but I'm just going to go to Sunderland Station to catch something interesting. Another North Eastern Railway Class 800 Sumer working the service in Sunderland to London King's Cross, which that service will soon cease. So we're just going to get this working, filmed out at Sunderland Station, and then I'm going back to the hotel to get a nap before I start the actual journey that I'm planning on today.
Attention please, this is a platform operation for 0539 LNER service from this station to London King's Cross, originally due to depart from platform 3.
In a quote from the James Bond movie GoldenEye, from a guy called Boris, "No, it's too early, I am not ready." Because it is that early in the morning, but this is the 0539 to King's Cross, calling at Newcastle, Durham, Darlington, York, Peterborough, and terminates at King's Cross just after 9 o'clock. Then when it gets to King's Cross, he actually does a service to Aberdeen. So I'm going to be filming this train out, then go back to the hotel to explain what we're doing in this vlog today. I think Sunderland is one of those depressing stations I've ever been to, because this is the concourse at Sunderland Station. It's got ticket machines, it's got a ticket machine on the platform, but there's no like booking office. Anyway, I'm going back to my hotel now, get about an hour and a half skip before I get up, and then I'll explain what we're doing today. So I'm going to put the hand on the camera right now.
The next train to arrive at platform 2.
So it's now about 9 o'clock in the morning. I did have about an hour's kip, and I just woke up, felt a bit refreshed, because I did feel a bit tired when I filmed that LVR Zuma leaving Sunderland. But that is one of the key things we are going to do today, because we're actually going to be travelling on the East Coast Main Line. We are going to be visiting 2 railway stations in this blog, and then in Thursday's video we are visiting 2 more stations on the East Coast Main Line. So the 2 stations we are visiting today will be teased right now. So hopefully you see which stations they are. So I'm now going to grab my bag, which is just right here on the bed. It's a bit heavy, of course. I'll just leave it on the bed for a second. And I'm about to check out. I'll see you at Sunderland Railway Station. So we're now back for the final time at Sunderland Railway Station. Now the one thing I did forget is, because I said that the LNER Zuma that starts from here said might be no longer happening because the LNER are actually planning to change their timetable in May 2022, and they want to lose the Sunderland service, but the timetable they're saying is now scrapped, so we don't know if it's going to happen or not still. Now, the only problem is with Sunderland to Newcastle is you get a lot of tidal wave metro services, but you only get hourly service to Hexham from here. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the 0932 to take us to Newcastle Central, which carries on to Hexham. Then we're going to change at Newcastle to get a Trainspotter Express service to Morpeth, our first station. To be honest, the sun is absolutely out today, but hopefully it doesn't play havoc with the filming and all that, etc. But we'll see how we go. Now, as you see this LDR zoomer right behind me, this is 801-204. Now, this was supposed to be 1SO4 to Edinburgh Waverley, but they terminated this at Newcastle Central. So I don't know if they're going to be cancelling some LDR zoomer services due to staff shortages today. We'll be filming at these two railway stations north of Newcastle. But we are waiting for the 1022 Trainspotter Express service to take us to Morpeth, our first location. Now, Northern stopped there because they terminated Morpeth, but the problem was when my train arrived from Sunderland, there wasn't a very good connection for that Morpeth train, especially since it departed on platform 1. So our train should be arriving now to take us to Morpeth. So in this video today and Thursday's video, we'll be trying a lot on Untitled Trains. I won't go into Thursday's video yet. However, though, we're on the 1022 now to take us to Morpeth. But then when we get to Morpeth, we're actually going to be changing for a cross-country service just over an hour later at Morpeth Station, which I'll explain out when we get there. Anyway, let's leave Newcastle for the last time, and let's see if we can find that pace at Heaton Depot. So we're at the first station we're filming today. This is Morpeth Railway Station. It's Northern Trains operated. It does have those lovely two platforms. but also Transport Express also calls here sometimes. London North Eastern Railway also calls here sometimes, and soon Lumo will be calling here. Seriously, Lumo. So we're now going to move on to the station history of Morpeth Station. Morpeth Station, owned by the Newcastle Berwick Railway on the 1st of March 1847. The station was designed by Benjamin Green in the Scottish baronial style, and to be honest, it really does look lovely, even though there's scaffolding everywhere at the moment. The Blyth and Tyne Railway had the station next door to Morpeth, which opened on the 1st of April 1858 and closed to passengers on the 24th of May 1880. Now, I do apologise, this video should have been out before Lumo started operating, which is why it's so in the past and not up to date. But from the 25th of October 2021, Lumo has begun operations on the East Coast Main Line with services calling at Morpeth, and the 3-letter station code for Morpeth is MPT. There is quite a few things I want to talk about Morpeth Station while I'm here. Now, the first one is you can see this Transport Express Class 802 Nova 1 sitting there. Now, from December there will be a stopping service or semi-stopping service from Edinburgh Waverley to Newcastle Central. And Morpeth is actually one of these calling points for the Transport Express, but they'll also be calling at Ridlington, which is going to be interesting indeed. It's going to get extra 5-10 services per day instead of the Chat Hill services. Also here, I would recommend filming platform 2 at Morpeth, because as you could just see with that train leaving, there is a really tight curve at the southern end of the station. The speed limit is actually 50 miles per hour, and there has been a few accidents at Morpeth Station because trains have been overspeeding. The first thing I want to point out is actually round the corner here, which I'm just going to slowly move around now, and you can see a branch line diverting off to the right. That goes towards Ashington, and they are planning to reinstate that line for passenger services. Work, I think, has started on the Ashington line, but that won't be for a few years now. But it'd be nice to see Ashington back on the railway map. But it depends what's going to happen, because are they going to be terminating trains at Morpeth, or are they going to be running trains from Newcastle, like extending the Morpeth terminators, which also use that line, towards Ashington? We don't know yet. Also, Morpeth has a lovely station building, but unfortunately that's got scaffolding around it at the moment. And the final thing about Morpeth that I want to mention is Lumo, because when they're going to compete with the airlines, Lumo starts in October, and Morpeth is actually one of the calling points that Lumo wants to serve. So it'll be Edinburgh, Morpeth, Newcastle, some services stopping at Stevenage and London King's Cross. These will be operated by Ihachi Trains Class 803 EMUs, and it's all going to be standard class only. The other station we are visiting today only has 8 trains that call here that stop at this next station we are visiting, and one of the 8 that stops here to Alnmouth is what we're catching, because there is a cross-country service at 11:46 that gets to Alnmouth for 12 o'clock, and then we're going to have an hour filming at Alnmouth Station. So that cross-country service should be arriving now. It is 9 coaches, so that's why I'm down at the far end, to take us to our next station, Alnmouth. I love it how cross country say we soon arrive at Alnmouth, but it's like 5 minutes before you actually get to the location. But anyway, we are pulling into Alnmouth now. We are getting roughly about 8 trains in the hour. Not many though, but it's just enough to film trains at Alnmouth, which is another video I'll be doing while I'm here. So we are getting off now and filming at this location. This is the second time I've been here. So we're now at the next station we are filming the trains at. This is Alnmouth Station for Alnwick. It is Northern Trains operated, but the problem is there's only 4 Northern Trains that stop here, because the next station after Alnmouth is Chat Hill. But that's why it has 4 Northern Trains stopping here, because there are Chat Hill services, which if you saw the Sam Baxter Chat Hill blog that I did, you will explain why in that one. But the reason why Alnmouth is, we're just filming the trains at Alnmouth, but most services that stop here are either cross country or London North Eastern Railway. I'm not sure if Trainspotter Express do stop here or not, but the one thing I do know is that Alnmouth Station does have 2 platforms indeed. We're now going to move on to the station history of Alnmouth Railway Station, or Alnmouth for Alnwick. Alnmouth Railway Station was opened on the 1st of July 1847 as Bilton by the Newcastle and Berwick Railway. On the 19th of August 1850 it became a junction for the Alnwick branch line to Alnwick, but that closed to passengers on the 29th of January 1968. 2nd of May 1892 it was relayed to Alnmouth. 23rd of May 2003 it was relayed to Alnmouth for Alnwick, and the 3-letter station code for Alnmouth is ALM. As mentioned in the station history, Alnmouth for Alnwick used to be a junction station for branch line services to Alnwick, but unfortunately that line closed. However though, there's 2 things that I want to point out while I'm here at Alnmouth, which is just right behind me here. First of all, there's this lovely single box right here, because on the East Coast Main Line there's actually a lot of crossovers here. So in case there's a train broken down on the East Coast Main Line, they can actually send it onto the other line, so they could do wrong direction workings. And behind us here, you can't see it here, but behind the fence is Alnmouth Viaduct, or Lesbury Viaduct, and it's a wonderful viaduct to film the trains at, crossing over in the distance. Honestly, I can't really think of anything to do with Carol, so here's Carol to say hello. Hello. So it's about time to talk about the journey that I took from Sunderland to Alnmouth, because honestly it has really been a good journey. Now, before we start anything, we did get that London North Eastern Railway Class 800 Azuma from Sunderland Station. Now, there is plans to withdraw that service in the May 2022 timetable, but we don't know if that's going to happen or not, because they are planning to scrap the timetable they had planned. So it could be still after May 2022, there still could be a Sunderland service, we don't know. But it was worth it getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to capture that movement out to Sunderland Station. But we did leave Sunderland Station at 9:30 in the morning, the 0932 to Hexham, Buggarth and Newcastle, because we changed trains to Newcastle Central to get the train to Morpeth, which we took the 1022 Transpellier Express service. Morpeth is a lovely location to film at, especially on the curve, which has a speed limit of 50 miles per hour, but some of the shots you can get on that curve are absolutely incredible. But I never had problems at Morpeth. Morpeth is fine. After Morpeth, we took one of 8 northbound trains that stop at Morpeth and Alnmouth, because we took a cross-country service to this location. And honestly, this location, I do love to come here more, but it's not cheap and it's impossible sometimes to get to this location. But Alnmouth is a brilliant station to film trains at indeed. And that's it really. We are waiting for the 1300 LDR service in London King's Cross, but that's going to be the next video I'll be filming at. But if you do like this video that I've done, and if you'd like to see more of my blogs, feel free to like, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below if you wish to, because I do appreciate your comments and I do enjoy reading them. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and we're going to close the shot with a train speeding through Alnmouth Station. So thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy this last clip of the train filming. Bye.